All
my life I've been considered as the worst.
After hours, drowsy stepping, hearless hermit, hold the reverend. Long distance relationships with 777s. Who'da guessed it? Feeling washed up before his prime mic sessions. And as for reminiscences.
Hello, nomads. Hello, party people. Hello, strangers everywhere across the internet. Some of you guys need to chill the fuck out.
Get him.
Now, when I say this, I'm not saying that you guys have a giant amount of things that are going wrong with you. I'm talking to all of the adults around the world. Y'all need to chill the fuck out. Cause everywhere I go, whether it's people on YouTube trying to make a career out of it, whether it's people on the streets trying to make something out of a small mixtape, or if it's just people on just their whole CEO shit trying to make their own company out of nowhere, they are stressing too much about that when they should be focusing more on their own well-being overall. Cause this is literally what I see all the time. CEO guy has one of his actual working cars impounded. His wife is going to have a baby. They need extra money because their big old house is foreclosed. They're moving down to something that they can barely get means on. And he's only focusing on trying to do this big startups thing and putting that on the side burner.
Are you shitting me, man?
Or there are YouTubers out there trying to get a new house for themselves, trying to make sure they got that whole security shit going on, and yet they will sit down and be like, I am so sorry guys, I'm not making the videos. I really feel bad about not uploading. Guys, you have a life to live. Relax on that shit. Your career isn't going anywhere. You are not losing out on anything if people don't understand the situation. Calm your asses down. And I'm not actually angry, I'm just more annoyed more than anything because I remember when I lost everything, bar none. I don't mean just being homeless, I mean I lost everything. I lost family, I lost food, I lost money, I lost a home, and I lost all of hope. That is some dark thing. There are some dark things throughout that chapter that I've done that no one in their right mind will ever want to listen to because of how dark and disturbing a lot of those materials were. Do I regret everything that I did during that period? Of course I do. But I've focused more on getting my life back on track after being stuck in that shithole of an experience to then make sure I was back with my family to eat, to sleep, to go to school, and to become a better person. And yet, I've also done this before when I was just briefly homeless, cause you all know the story by now. I don't want to repeat that shit cause it's kind of getting tired. It's like I'm beating the dead horse with my sad life. I put my life first and made sure I put YouTube on the back burner. And so far, I'm doing pretty good for myself. Am I actually with a giant fan base like people would have wanted from this point in time? No, and I don't care. My life means more to me than trying to make a name for myself. If I'm in a dire strain where I need to focus on real life, that's where my life is going to focus on. My career choices, what I want to do for the rest of my life, that won't matter if I'm not secure with what I want to do. It's like I would have no car to drive in, no family to go home to, no bed to sleep in, not even a small little crumb that only a mouse would find as a full course meal. A crumb, my igga. To just sit there and just be like, I'm gonna make a bunch of YouTube videos while small little vermin feed off me and I have all of these chewed up parts of myself just decaying away as I reek more than the Hudson River's underbelly. Yeah, because that seems more likely to be focused on. Not the whole getting my life in order, just me trying to make a career out of things when I should focus on fixing my own self. Guys, literally, if you're having stuff where real life has to come first, you can stop what you're doing for a big advance until you get stuff resolved in your real life. Is your career going anywhere if you stop this? No? Then you put all of those big projects to do on the side thing to make sure you got that green, that paper, that sustainability, to make sure that you stay somewhere and do something more with your life after the following process is done. Cause, yeah, I could have obviously made a bunch of homeless videos and stuff and then post them all like a motherfucker, but would that actually make me happy? No! Would you be happy if you ended up not getting that house that you wanted and you had to film all of your shit into a car and having to beg people for cash and then upload the stuff on the library and hope no one steals your laptop? Would you feel happy if your wife and child or your husband and child did not get all the stuff that they needed to make sure they could raise their family so that you can get that giant penthouse building for a startup company for yourself? Answer me that real quick before I even say my final words on the subject. Go ahead, pause the video and type in below about your own final words if that is your appeal, because I'll wait for it. But if not, I am literally telling you guys, from someone that actually cares and is honestly not mad, just more annoyed, you need to put your life first before you do anything with a career. Because the more you bitch and moan about your career choice to do, your life is gonna slip by so you don't have anything. You have to focus on doing stuff that's right for yourself before you do anything involving that small little plot of things to do. If you do that on a successful note, then you're solid. If you do anything where you just jeopardize everything for what you want to do, I hope it was worth the gamble. Cause 50 out of 50 for all that stuff, that's a giant gamble. You might lose everything if you're not smart with your stuff. And if you guys just want to say that everything I'm saying is nonsense, I have no idea what I'm talking about, because obviously I haven't lived life to know all of the dark underbelly stuff as well as the positives and the whole gray area of things. Because apparently, since I actually know a little bit of some stuff, not everything, just a little bit, that I don't know a damn thing, then fucking whatever.